Welcome to The Explainer. Look, on behalf of SEO International, we're a Google partner consultancy based right here in Dubai Marina. Our core goal today is to completely demystify AI for your everyday practical use. Since 2008, we've been helping businesses navigate digital transformation, and today, we are going to strip away the hype, ignore all that complicated jargon, and look directly at how you can build a personal AI workflow starting from absolute zero. By the end of this, you are going to have a rock-solid 30-day plan to transform how you work.
Okay, let's dive right into this. Here is our roadmap for today. We'll start with the AI adoption gap, then break down 5 core capabilities, explore the GCC multilingual advantage, learn how to filter the noise, and finish up with your 30-day action plan.
All right, part 1, the AI adoption gap.
In our time training over 9,000 professionals and consulting for over 1,300 companies across the region, we've seen a massive curiosity for AI. But here's the wild part. What we consistently observe is that while a staggering 90% of companies want to adopt generative AI, only a tiny fraction, just 10%, are actually succeeding at it. That is a critical insight. It tells us, hey, this isn't a technology problem. The tools are out there, they're super accessible. The real issue is that most professionals are just missing a clear, practical path from being a curious beginner to becoming a confident daily user. Now, if you're feeling a little intimidated by all this, I want you to remember the words of AI pioneer Andrew Ng. AI is not only for engineers. You absolutely do not need a technical or coding background to make this work for you. Literally zero. Just frame AI purely as an intelligence amplifier for your everyday work. Whether you're a marketer, an HR professional, a sales exec, whatever. It's simply a tool to amplify your existing industry expertise. Which brings us to Section 2, 5 core AI capabilities. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is we finally get to strip away all that sci-fi speculation and look at what AI actually does in the real world right now. It boils down to 5 things. Generating first drafts of proposals or posts, summarizing long meeting transcripts, classifying and sorting things like CVs or support tickets, planning out structured project timelines, and simplifying dense technical jargon. And look, in many of the projects we've delivered, we found you don't need to master all of these. Focusing on just 2 or 3 capabilities that actually align with your daily tasks, that's going to save you a massive amount of time. Take a standard social media workflow. What used to be a draining 3 to 5 hour manual slog can now be knocked out in 20 minutes. Think about that. A marketing manager with a clear brief can sit down and generate a full month of content in an absolute fraction of the time. This contrast right here perfectly captures the shift from the old manual way of doing things to the highly efficient AI way. And these dramatic time savings, they compound across your core business tasks. We're talking reading notes dropping from 3 to 4 hours a week manually down to just 5 minutes. 8-hour business proposals, they become a 30 to 60-minute polish. Market research that used to take a full day can literally be done in 10 minutes. Our team has found that highlighting these specific, results-focused time savings is exactly the practical guidance business owners and managers need to justify changing how they work. And this brilliantly illustrates our next point, Section 3, the GCC multilingual advantage. Based on our experience working with businesses across the UAE, KSA, and the wider GCC, we know professionals here have a totally unique built-in edge. You are constantly juggling different languages and cultural contexts every single day. You might have an Arabic client meeting, an English presentation, and a Hindi exchange with a colleague all before lunch. Using AI for drafting bilingual emails or running multilingual customer service acts as an incredible workforce multiplier. What used to require separate people or completely separate efforts for each language now happens seamlessly in one single prompt. So, how do we start? Let's get into Section 4, filtering the noise. Because the absolute hardest part of this journey isn't finding a tool, it's knowing exactly which tasks to automate first without getting totally overwhelmed by all the options. To cut through the noise, use the DRPG filter. Just take your top 10 most time-consuming tasks and ask 4 simple questions. Is the task data-driven? Is it repetitive? Is it predictive? Or is it generative? If you get a yes to even 2 of these questions for a specific task, it means AI can drastically change how fast you complete it. Run your daily to-do list through this filter, and your starting point becomes instantly clear. Once you pick a task, use the human-to-machine, or H2M scale, to determine how much control you actually hand over. It ranges from level 0, fully manual, all the way to level 4, fully autonomous. Now, most practical work happens right in the middle. Our team has found that most professionals actually stall out before reaching level 2. They understand AI conceptually, sure, but they lack the daily practice required to build trust and move into a confident level 2 or level 3 workflow where the real efficiency happens. So, the crucial point is this golden rule. Never go past level 3. Your human judgment, your empathy, and your specific industry expertise must always stay in the loop. You are the pilot. The AI is your extremely capable co-pilot. A human absolutely must remain accountable for every single output. Let's move to and see how this builds our final roadmap. Section 5, the 30-day action plan. Here is your plan. In week 1, choose one AI platform and use it for a single real task daily, not an experiment, real work. Week 2, apply that DRPG filter we just discussed and automate your top 3 time-consuming tasks. Week 3, go a little deeper. Try Gemini for deep research or Notebook LM for summarizing long documents. And week 4, teach one colleague a specific use case and prompt. Teaching forces you to truly master the process. I can tell you confidently, this is the exact practical framework we use at SEO International to successfully upskill non-technical professionals. It flat out works. True adoption happens when you build enough repetitions that AI becomes the default, not the experiment. The gap between dabbling with AI and actually succeeding with it is pure commitment. You just have to put the reps in. Practice will outpace theory every single time. Which brings us to a final, slightly provocative question. What is the one task you will automate tomorrow? Don't wait for next week. Pick one repetitive, time-consuming task you have to do tomorrow morning, run it through an AI tool, and start your 30-day journey immediately. The advantage belongs to those who take action. Thank you so much for watching this explainer and enjoy building your new workflow.